ghost town.
Let's park the Bronco and take a look.
Look at this great mountain wagon.
It's a new Ford Bronco. Let's be ghost riders.
Ride's good.
That's Bronco's new independent front suspension. Steps right over rocks.
Need gas?
Nope, Bronco's been redesigned for mileage. It's the best V8 miles per gallon rating in its class.
Gee, no ghosts here, Dad.
I don't remember leaving these lights on.
The 1980 Ford Bronco, a beautiful way to pick up your spirits.
Alcoa can't wait.
Since time began, nature has demonstrated the wisdom of recycling. In rain that falls to the earth, travels to the sea, and rises to the clouds again. Now, man must learn to recycle too. At Alcoa, we've already started by initiating programs that are saving billions of aluminum cans every year. Raw materials and energy too. Recycling, we're simply doing what nature has always done.
We can't wait for tomorrow. Alcoa can't wait.
There's your setup, time, score. 68-yard opening drive after the kickoff by the Lions. Bo Robinson went over.
You know, Tampa Bay's got good field position, and they haven't thrown on 1st and 10 any kind of a play-action pass. This would be a good time for it right here.
Now let's see if they do it, Henry.
Nope.
Give it off to Rick Byrne. Burns in a cutback. They horse collar him along the line of scrimmage. That'll be no gain. James Harrell hit him. It'll be 2nd down 10. Tampa Bay on the Lion 43. Still 14-10. Bengals over the Chargers. Bengals could be spoilers last half. Anybody's a spoiler in this league. Lions are trying to play the spoilers and knock off the Central Division leaders Tampa Bay here today. Second down 10. The pass, he's got him out of bounds. 87, Larry Mucker, who made a fantastic catch against the Giants at the Meadowlands for a touchdown earlier.
He runs right down the field. He's got a good free release, drives the defensive back, turns his head quickly on the outside. The ball's right on the numbers, and the key really is to get the head turned around quickly to locate the ball out in front as far as you possibly can.
And what a frozen rope Williams threw him, huh?
Oh, that's right, just like it was on a trolley line.
First down, Tampa Bay on the Detroit 33. Out of the I formation. Burns to the 29-yard line, Rick Byrne. One of the many talented running backs that Nebraska puts out, and also Oklahoma. They just had a poll, a local paper here, Hank, and asked the fans, who would you draft if you get the first pick? And they chose Charlie White of USC first. Then they had Billy Sims of Oklahoma second. Monty Clark says we need a big play, a wide receiver or a running back here.
Well, they have the excitement. They would provide the big play, the kind of an offense that you're looking for, because they're exciting players.
Second down 4. Tampa Bay in the 29 of Detroit. Williams flips it. Higgins is there. It's intercepted. Up with the ball is Luther Bradley. Back to the 15, and he's down to the 16-yard line. Bradley picks it off. Our first turnover.
There you see him going down. Isaac Higgins down to the inside, but Luther Bradley anticipates the play nicely, makes a leaping interception, runs back to the left side with the ball in the left arm like it should be, changes it there, gets hit, but a beautiful play by Luther Bradley, number 27. Jimmy Giles made the tackle.
First down Detroit on their 16-yard line. Tampa Bay gets to about to the 30-yard line. They can't go any farther.
They're going to run right.
They hit off right guard, a yard or two. Bo Robinson made it. The crowd booing. They want to see him open up. They're not moving Tampa Bay out of there now. Tampa Bay is really defending the run in excellent style.
They have to realize, however, that they're on the minus part of the field, and they can't take undue chances and cough the ball up and give Tampa a chance to go in for a touchdown on a field that's 40 or 50 yards long instead of making them go 70 or 80. That's what the thinking is at this time.
Second down 8. Lions on their own 18. Tom Lowe off to Freddie Scott. Scott close to a first down. That's the 5th reception of Freddie Scott in the game. Tackled by Cecil Johnson and Richard Wood.
Freddie Scott that time, number 87. It's a very high percentage pass. He comes right across underneath the linebackers who get such good depth. He does a good job of maneuvering, running inside, and got enough yardage to make the first down. Really a beautiful play by Fred Scott. But a very high percentage, low risk pass.
Lions ball on their own 27. They're ahead 7-0. We're approaching the 2-minute warning. Play action pass. Blocked on the hit. David Hill was hit by Brown. That's a legal hit on him. Brown came in and jarred it away.
Boy, Hill had the ball, but Cedric Brown came in and really gave him a shot as he made the catch, a play action pass. And Comlo really put the ball right on the money. It had to be right where it was in the traffic. It was right perfect, but Cedric Brown got the hit from the backside and knocked it right out of his arms.
2 minutes and 1 second to go in a half. Still 7-0 Lions. Right now it's a 2nd down 10 for Detroit. This has turned into a tough defensive struggle since the opening 5 minutes. They're after him. That goes to the 31-yard line to the tight end Hill. A little shorty slant, and Richard Wood and Mike Washington converged to bring him down. And now the 2-minute warning is being given to each bench. You'll see the tight end coming across here right there. Look at him. There it is. That wraps it up. We'll be back here with 1 minute 55 to go. 7-0 Lions.
Welcome to our people-pleasing places.
Good luck.
Holiday Inn makes me feel like a winner. That's why my team chooses Holiday Inn. No surprises. Beds always comfortable, always. Big rooms. And there's a Holiday Inn hotel near just about everywhere we play. Well, let's go call them like we see them.
You have to see him to call him.
Holiday Inn is #1 in people-pleasing.
Announcing a gas-saving breakthrough from Ford Motor Company.
The first and only automatic overdrive transmission in any American-made car.
When your car reaches about 40, Ford's new transmission automatically shifts into overdrive.
The result? Your engine runs 1/3 slower for increased highway fuel efficiency. It's one of many engineering improvements that help 1980 Ford, Mercury, and Lincoln
Cars average over 120 more estimated highway miles than last year on 20 gallons of gas. That's incredible.
Automatic overdrive at Ford, Mercury, and Lincoln dealers.
1 minute 55 to go. Kurt Gowdy and Hank Stram here. Toward the end of the first half, 7-0 Detroit leading. They have a 3rd and 6 on their own 31-yard line. Comlo, plenty of time. He's going deep for Scott. It is broken up by Cedric Brown. Also back there was Mike Washington. Brown is number 34, still on the ground. Washington was number 40. And again, we have a punt formation. It'll be 4th down 6. Larry Swider going back to punt. This is his 5th punt. So what Tampa Bay needs here is some kind of a run back, put themselves in field position, and then try and go in. Again, he had the rush on him and shanks it out. He had a 7-yard punt the time before. Let's see where they spot this one. This is a break for Tampa Bay. It's going to be out on the 47-yard line of the Lions, where the Buccaneers will have a first down. Each team has its full complement of timeouts. 16-yard punt. Monday night on CBS, the White Shadow, MASH, WKRP, that loony radio station in Cincinnati, and then Lou Grant, who's not so loony.
They haven't thrown the ball very much on 1st and 10 at all, Kurt.
Well, they are now. That's Eckwood. Eckwood's been the best of the backs going out, taking a pass and making something out of it. He's a little unhappy about something, and a timeout has been called. They stopped the clock, and it's charged to Tampa Bay. So that gives them 2 timeouts remaining. Look at this. Chilly 35 out here in Detroit, and everybody's sitting here in their shirt sleeves. What do you think about Astrodomes, Silver Domes, King Domes? You like to coach a football team inside or outside?
No, you know, very frankly, I guess I was exposed so much to the outdoor elements and felt that was all a part of football, and I really enjoyed being outside more than I did inside, Kurt. I really did.
You think it makes a more open game out of it inside?
Well, I think it's more of an opportunity to let the players express their God-given skills all the time, consistently, because they don't have to worry about a sloppy track, bad weather, and all those other things. And for that reason, why it's great to play inside.
And that's the Silver Dome you're looking at. When play is resumed, it'll be 2nd and 2. Tampa Bay on the Detroit 39-yard line. Green Bay leading the Vikings first period 7-0. And New Orleans 3, 49ers nothing in the first period. The pitch is to Eckwood. He has the first down. He goes out of bounds. He's out of bounds on the 36-yard line. Stops the clock as he did so with 1:24 remaining in the half.
First down for Tampa.
7-0 Detroit. NFL Today, Brent Jane Irv coming up next. Over the head of Eckwood. Eckwood was flaring out to the near side, and he was covered by Harrell. I have a hunch that Williams almost threw that one away.
Yes, the hunch is right. He didn't have a chance to make the reception, and very wisely threw the ball out in front so it wouldn't be possibly intercepted if it was ticked or deflected. But it was good judgment on the part of young quarterback Doug Williams, who was really a great-looking prospect.
Morris Owens, a wide receiver, brings in a new play from John McKay. 2nd down 10. Line of scrimmage to Detroit 36. Oh, he had him wide open. He had Jimmy Giles there at the 25. Giles could have gone down the field unopposed for another 10 or 15 yards.
Boy, he looked like he ran right out of the bleachers that time. He was so wide open, Kurt. But he lined up on the right side. He came across to the left side. They neglected to cover him. He was just wide open, but the ball was thrown poorly and fell incomplete.
Larry Mucker brings the play in now, number 87. 3rd down 10 for Tampa Bay. They're trailing 7-0. 1:15 remaining in the first half. Lions shuffle their defense around. Dave Parker, the 5th secondary back, is in. Gary Kopp goes in. 2 rookies. Now they call a time. They've got a mess up. And they had to call a time without the clock going because there was confusion at the line of scrimmage. 1 timeout left for Tampa Bay in this half.
You know, sometimes in the process of sending in the play, a receiver or a back might describe the play improperly and be confusing to the quarterback, and it's very wise for him, if there's any indecision, to just call timeout and get it cleared up rather than blow a play or a wasted assignment.
Hey, I want to put you on the spot. I'm talking about that newspaper poll where the fans said if the Lions get the first pick, right now the Lions and the 49ers are running close to see who'll get the first pick of the draft next year. Charlie White or Billy Sims, which would you take if you had a choice?
Well, I really don't. I haven't seen either one of the two boys except on television. I would take the bigger of the two because I think they both have the kind of ability, both have the same kind of ability, but I think it's more important for a back if he's got the same speed and quickness. I would take the bigger of the two, and I think the bigger of the two is Sims.
Yeah, he is bigger. White's amazing. No, I watched him yesterday. How he breaks tackles. I don't think he's 190. Sims is over 200. they're both great. You like to have them both. Eckwood and Ricky Bell are the setbacks. 3rd and 10. Tampa Bay on the 36-yard line of the Lions. He may take off here. Now he throws on the run, and he has a completion at the 24-yard line for a first down. And catching the ball is Morris Owens. That is his 14th reception. He has the best average of the Tampa Bay receivers, 21 yards a catch.
You know, I like the way Doug Williams moves around out of the pocket. He does it very easily, but he's hard to challenge, and moves well by design or when he has to.
There it is again. That's the Jimmy Giles. That's at the 15-yard line, and that'll be close to a first down. I think they've called their last timeout. 51 seconds to go in the half. It's right on the 15-yard line. It is short, about a yard and a half of a first down. Now they have to go there and pre-design a couple of plays, right, Hank?
Yes, but I think it's a mistake to call a timeout here, Kurt. I think it's better to save one timeout so that you can have plenty of time to kick the field goal if you have to stop the clock here some way or run a play, but not to use up that timeout because you might need it for a field goal right before the end of the half.
They'll have a second down and a short 2 to go for a first down. This is their deepest penetration of the game.
51 seconds is a lot of time left to get the ball in the end zone, and you like to have the security of having at least one more timeout left.
Ed O'Neill comes in. We just said 2nd and 2. And Bill Gay's in there. Now they change back some more, put in Ken Fantetti, a middle linebacker. 2nd and 2.
This would be a good time for a draw or a trap play because they're going to be thinking pass perhaps, and that kind of a play could break clean. Nope.
Williams lobs it deep over the head of the intended receiver, Morris Evans, out of the end zone. It is 3rd down and 2 to go. Tampa Bay on the Detroit 15-yard line. No chance on this one.
No chance whatsoever, and he had plenty of time to throw the ball, and wisely, everybody was faded, and he threw the ball over the top.
That gal in the corner just turned her back. Somebody must have yelled, "Hey, look out," from the stands.
3rd down.
She was the most surprised person in the Silverdome. 7-0 Lions. 46 seconds and a half. 3rd and 2 for Tampa Bay on the 15-yard line of the Lions. Out it goes, and he had him turned the wrong way. Eckwood was turning, facing inside. The ball was thrown outside by the time he turned around. Too late.
Boy,
big rush by Harrell.
Yes, and he really, you know, the rush that you see, which was so obvious, that's why a trap or something inside would have been so good, because they expecting you to pass. They're really flipping those ears back and coming after the quarterback. Some kind of a trap would have maybe popped clean, and at least if it didn't, it would have slowed down the rush.
Well, they're going to try and put some points on the board before the half. O'Donohue, who's kicked 5 out of 11. This will be a 32-yard attempt. We have a timeout. Timeout charge to the Lions.
Good call on the part of the Lions. They want him to take as much time thinking about the kick as they possibly can. It's a very good call by the defense of the Detroit Lions.
Do you really think that helps? I mean, to make that kicker think about it?
Yes, I really do. At least, you know, you have the facility to call a timeout. You have to do everything you possibly can mentally and physically to help win a football game. You owe it to yourself to at least, maybe it might not work, but at least you owe it to yourself to make them think about it a little bit longer. And remember another thing, Tom Blanchard was an outstanding quarterback at Oregon. Kurt, he throws the ball well. That could be something they might try to do in this 4th down situation.
Sort of like a pretty girl always making the date wait, huh? The late entrance. All right, 32-yard field goal attempt by Neil O'Donohue. 7-0 Lions. And the kick is up. It is good. Tampa Bay's on the board with 38 seconds to go in the half. And that makes the score Detroit 7 and Tampa Bay 3. "60 Minutes" will be on tonight. Another version. They're tired of television stories about ghetto kids, persuaded that they're hopeless, convinced that no way are they going to make it. 60 Minutes has a big surprise for you tonight, Sunday on CBS. Hank, I was over around Winter Haven during the week, and I never heard so much talk about a team. The Tampa Bay club has really captured that area down there.
Well, they should be very excited about this team after being in existence for only 4 years, and they have a great shot at the playoffs. But as I mentioned many times, it's a great compliment to you, Culverhouse, for being patient and staying with John McKay, who has proven to be an outstanding football coach. But he's got to be very satisfied with what's happening and ought to feel good inside.
And the kickoff. Arnold has nearly stepped out of bounds. 10. Running around there at the 17-yard line. 31 seconds to go. I appeared on a sports panel with Steinbrenner and Culverhouse, George Strawbridge, about how important sports are to Florida. Culverhouse made the statement that he had John McKay, when he was losing, more admiration for him than when he's winning. That's when he said, I really found out about John McKay in that 26-game losing streak.
Well, you got to be tough enough to keep your feet in the fire as a football coach, but you also have to be able to do it as an owner, and he expressed that ability. I'm sure they're going to run the ball here, Kurt.
Yeah, they're ahead 7-3. They had the ball on their 17. Rick Kane, crowd booing. I don't know why they'd be booing here. Worst thing that could happen, throw a pass, get it intercepted, run back right before the half on it.
All he has to do is throw an interception or fumble the ball, and then you'll really hear some booing.
Yeah. You've been seeing some cheerleaders here today in green and white. Michigan State marching band will entertain, and those Michigan State cheerleaders judged #1 in the nation. Football team may not be #1, but the cheerleaders are. How about Michigan getting knocked off yesterday by your old school, Purdue?
Yes, the Boilermakers have been Spoilermakers for many, many years, and that's exactly what they did yesterday, although they're really having a great season. There's, I think, what are they, 8-2 or 7-2? And I think 6-1 in the Big Ten, and they've got a great opportunity to still make it to the Rose Bowl if Michigan could beat Ohio State.
There's a key player going off, David Lewis, number 57, and they'll work on him at halftime. He's made some jarring tackles here in the first half. There's the gun, and that is the end of the first half. And the recap of the scoring, not much. The Lions took the opening kickoff, ran it back to their 32, and they had 9 plays, a 68-yard drive. Good passing by Jeff Comlow. Bo Robinson ran 7 yards for the score. 10:19 to play in the first period, and that's been it, except for Tampa Bay's field goal here in the last seconds of the half. Our first half score finds the Lions, the underdog, leading Tampa Bay 7-3.
It's the Delco Freedom Battery Sale. What do you want from a car battery, America?
Freedom to start in the cold. Thanks, Delco.
And you? Freedom from adding water. Thanks, Delco. Then come on to the Delco Freedom Battery Sale. AZ Delco is making it possible for you to save on the powerful, never-add-water Delco Freedom Battery. At participating outlets, when you see the Delco Freedom Battery Sale poster.
Thanks, Delco! Take care of your car at Kmart. Our automotive service centers care.
Now here's something that anyone can use. Our best quality 40-piece standard and metric socket wrench set. A combination 1/4 and 3/8 drive with a full unconditional duration warranty. Just $17.88 now through November 24th at Kmart Automotive Centers across the U.S., where quality car products are Kmart priced.
Detroit, what a vital and exciting city, a city that won't stand still. But what if in the midst of all this hustle bustle, suddenly a man collapsed? A heart attack. He stops breathing. Would you know how to save his life? I'm Doug Inglis from the Detroit Lions, and I'd like to show you one way the people of Detroit are saving lives. It's called CPR, a volunteer program of the Red Cross supported by the United Way. CPR is short for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Knowing how to administer it could mean the difference between life and death to someone. I recently lost a member of my family to a heart attack. That's why I know the importance of this program. That's a lesson we all should learn. And this is just one of the hundreds of United Way programs made possible by your support. It works here in Detroit, and it works in your town, too. Thanks to you, it works for all of us, the United Way, right?
Right.
Preceding announcement furnished to the public service by the National Football League. We're ready for the second half kickoff. The Lions in blue or dark will boot it. Benny Ricardo, deep for Tampa Bay. George Ragsdale, Mrs. Kurt Gowdy and Hank Stram, and the Silverdome in Pontiac. 7-3, the Lions lead, trying to break a 6-game losing streak. This kick is headed for the sideline. Fielded there, Ragsdale with the ball. Just back to the, well, he might have reached the 19. We'll see where they mark him. Halftime stats, there's nothing really of interest there. Yards rushing, not too much either club. Lions got only 16 yards rushing the first half. Hank?
Yes, and it's very low for Tampa, too, because they like to rush the football, and they've only rushed for 38 yards. So this is really against the grain as far as their personality is concerned, because they really want to run the football.
20-yard line, Tampa Bay's ball.
They should run something to the right of center. Here it comes.
A little trap. Flag is dropped on the play. Dave Purifoy made the tackle on Rick Byrne. Ricky Kane in this game, to show you how Tampa Bay has shut down the Lions running, Rick Kane carried the ball 11 yards for 2 yards net gain. This must be against Tampa Bay.
And coming into this game, the Lions were 8th in total defense, 12 against the rush, and 5 against the pass.
Offensive holding, number 69, first down.
Now that puts the ball back on the 10. Darnell Austin is the man that held. He's in there right now in place of Greg Roberts. 5 penalties for 40 yards against Tampa Bay. First and 20 from their 10. Quick pitch to Ricky Bell. He's hit for a loss at the 8-yard line. And that's first Fantetti hit him and slowed him down. Then Jimmy Allen put the final hit on him.
They ran this same play from the same formation earlier in the game with about the same degree of success. No chance whatsoever that time on the play. No chance to make yardage on an outside quick toss to Ricky Bell.
Tampa Bay has won 5 and lost none to their Central Division opponents. Last season, they lost their last 4 games to divisional teams. Bell and Burns the setbacks. Second down, 22. Higgins out of the end zone. He was hit as he let it go. Jimmy Giles, the intended receiver. Al Baker hit him, and you'll see the rush by Bubba Baker.
This was a bad call. A play-action pass was 2nd and 22. You're not going to hold anybody or fool anybody. Look at the rush coming in that time. Baker got there first, number 60, and he's lucky he didn't get the ball intercepted on the play.
He's reached the quarterback 8 times this year. Last year, at this stage, he'd reached the quarterback 20 times. He led the NFL in sacks last year.
Going into the game, the Lions came in with 26 sacks, 10 interceptions. 3rd and 22, I'm sure they'll run the ball here.
8-yard line. Tampa Bay in a big hole.
No, they won't.
He unloads it to Isaac Higgins over his head, and Tampa Bay must punt out of their end zone. And an excellent chance for the Lions at the opening of the third quarter. Blanchard in the punt. Let's see what his average was. Did we get any official stats here for the half? Here we are. There's Tom Blanchard punting. He kicked 4 times for a 41.8 average.
There's no question about Tom's kicking ability. He's an excellent kicker.
Boots a low one away. Takes a hop to the 50. That's Arnold, wide receiver from Wyoming, born in Japan, hit by Billy Cesar. And Detroit has the ball in Tampa Bay territory when we resume in the third period. Lions 7, Bucks 3.
Here's an exciting Radio Shack gift idea. Space Patrol walkie-talkies. Christmas favorite for over 15 years.
Okay, TJ, I'll meet you every
Real two-way radios for outdoor fun and adventure. 2 different models, each with Morse code key. This one has a built-in AM radio. Let your kids join over 3 million delighted Space Patrol owners with a gift price walkie-talkie. That's just $9.95 and $14.95 each. Only at Radio Shack, your Christmas electronics store.
Introducing the first new truck of the 80s, the only American 4x4 pickup with independent front suspension, the 1980 Ford. And for the first time ever, we're going to run a 4-wheel drive over these 4x4 beams next to this wall of light bulbs. A rod is attached to the front wheel and another to the door. Now watch as Ford's unique 4x4 independent front suspension steps over the beams independently. The wheel rod is breaking bulbs, but the door rod doesn't. See the first new truck of the 80s. It's built Ford tough.
Next Saturday at 4:30 Eastern on the CBS Sports Spectacular. The action's on the lane and in the water. You'll say, you saw it on CBS Sports.
Coach Graham, one statistic that I think is of merit. The Lions had the ball nearly 19 minutes in the first half to 11 minutes for Tampa Bay.
They haven't thrown many play-action passes on first down. They haven't had good field position. Here it is here, though.
That was nearly intercepted, intended for Fred Scott. Went right through the hands of Mike Washington. Here's a quarterback comparison. Comlo 9 out of 13. Williams 7 out of 17. 4 yards for Comlo. Williams is he has thrown for 14 touchdowns. That ties him for the lead in the National Conference. Brian Sipe of the Browns has the most, 20. Steve Grogan of the Patriots has 19 touchdown passes. Second down 10 for the Lions. Comlo wheels it, and it is no good. Incomplete. He trapped it. Fred Scott. And a hometown fan. Fred Scott in the first half, leading pass receiver with 5.
It looked like he might have scraped it off the turf. Goes in the pocket, throws it very low. Tight end going across the middle, gets right over the top of Crowder, but it definitely hit the turf. Hit the turf, good camera angle, good job on the camera crew, but it's a good picture, but it's very obvious that he didn't catch the ball before it hit the ground.
Incidentally, Doug Williams has passed for 66 yards, and that's more passing yards in one season than any other Tampa Bay quarterback in their short history. Steve Spurrier held the old record. Third down. They hit him as he lets it go. It's up in the air. It's intercepted. It's intercepted by Tampa Bay. What a catch on the ground by Mark Cotney. The pass deflected off David Hill's hand.
Boy, what a fantastic job of concentration on the play by the part of Mark Cotney. Watch it. Comlo goes into the pocket, throws the ball to the left, is looking left all the time. The ball is knocked up into the air. Cotney has the presence to make the catch. Beautiful play.
And the score is still 7-3 Lions.
Use
to good friends.
A toast. Here's to a vanishing breed. Bill Evans, bachelor.
End of a perfectly good ladies' man.
To Bill Evans, a free man. 13 more hours.
When you want the taste of a truly great American beer, tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
Speech! 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 Come on, you guys.
You're beautiful.
Life of Georgia has millions of futures to protect. And one way we do this is with solid investments. In a hydroelectric plant in Quebec, a helicopter company in Oregon, energy research in Wyoming, a university medical complex in Alabama, the city of Atlanta, and many others. We're Life of Georgia. We're one of the largest life insurance companies in the United States, and we're working to ensure your future.
Here we'll see the same play again. Mark Cotney. There's a picture of the strong safety, Cedric Brown, going back, but watch, he's looking to the left all the time. Cotney comes in, gets one hand on the ball, on Hill. The ball is popped up into the air. He has the presence to keep his eye on the ball and make a fantastic interception. Good field position for Tampa Bay.
Come to Papa. First down. Tampa Bay on their 36. That's Rick Byrne out in the open. Oh, nearly away. And he's hit by Ken Fantetti, the rookie from Wyoming. Their first pick. He nearly broke that one, Rick Burns.
A counter step to the left side. Ricky Bell out in front does a good job of blocking on the play also. Gives him a seam to run into. He goes up the alley, out to the outside, finally tackled, but a beautiful run by Ricky Burns.
That run is 16 yards. That's Burns' longest run of the season. Coming into this game, he'd only carried the ball 8 times. He's starting in place of Eckwood today. And they stay in there. There he is again. He drives over the 45 to the 42-yard line of Detroit, where Al Bubba Baker, Colorado State, makes the stop on him.
You know, really, Tampa has done a pretty good job of moving the ball down to this area, and then suddenly they would forsake the run and go to the pass and got themselves in trouble. It looks like they can run the ball and just stick it at them and move the chains. Let's see if they continue to do that, along with mixing up maybe a play-action pass somewhere here on 1st and 10.
All right, Hank, it's 2nd and 4. They drop a flag. Thought I detected an offside there. I don't know, on the white team. Tampa Bay.
Yes, it was holding, it looks like, against an illegal procedure.
I knew something caught my eye there. A motion penalty. That little blur that doesn't belong there before the snap catches your eye, and they'll mark it off. It'll put it back on the 47-yard line of Detroit and make it 2nd down and 9.
Illegal motion, number 88, offense.
That was called on Jimmy Giles, the tight end. Let's see what's happening there. Miami 16, Baltimore nothing. Papers all loaded this week. Greasy done, Shula too conservative. Miami bounces back. That's Burns on the draw, and he's hit on a 45. James Harrell, the right linebacker, who's played himself quite a game.
A play from the I formation, and gee, that really came very close to break in pretty clean. Ricky Bell is trying to block the linebacker, James Harrell, but didn't make the block, and for that reason, the play did not succeed in being a good gain. It could have been a super play.
Ed O'Neill is out. 5th back is in Parkin. 3rd and 7 for Tampa Bay, and they go into a slot right formation. Tampa Bay 2 out of 8 on 3rd down plays. He's back. Williams looks him over. He hits Giles at the 40, and he goes for the 1st down. Giles storms to the 37. After he caught the ball, he did the right thing. He lowered that head and went for the 1st down.
Giles was very decisive on the play. He made the catch. After he made the catch, look at Williams does a good job of scrambling, throws it on the move, but he sees the marker, heads upfield, and gets the 1st down. A beautiful play by Jimmy Giles, and great scramble there by Doug Williams.
It's 36 and a half. You always go to the next yard line in official NFL statistics. So let's put it on the 36 of Detroit. Tampa Bay in possession. They're trailing 7-3, Tampa Bay. Gary Eckwood to the 34-yard line. Al Baker over there on that right side made the stop on him. Eckwood in the first half carried the ball only once for 3 yards. Looked like he had a great chance for a 1,000-yard season, but it's waning now. Those are the statistics on Doug Williams. Second down 8 for the Buccaneers. Ball's on the 34-yard line of the Lions.
Every time they've been in this formation, they've run to the right on a quick toss to Bell. This time they fake it and run a counter play.
Bell juked him out. What a move by Ricky Bell. One of the great line of running backs USC put out. Mike Garrett, Hank Stramkos. Watch this move coming up here now.
Now this is a nice package from this formation. They've been running a sweep to the outside. They fake the toss and run a counter behind back to the other side with the right tackle. Revis pulling on the play.
There's a move.
Did a great job of running to the outside with the ball on the left arm away from pressure, and he's finally knocked out of bounds. But a nice package from that formation.
Tampa Bay on the Lion, 24-yard line. 7-3, Lions ahead. 9:39 to go in the third period. Eckwood drives over the 20. Maybe it'll be the 19. Dave Purifoy stopped him there. And Harrell, the outside linebacker, who's been excellent today for the Lions.
You know, the Tampa team is really doing a good job of knocking them off the ball at this stage. And I'm sure they'll continue to run with the idea of getting it in there, getting that touchdown. Unless, I think they have to run the football until they definitely prove they can stop them.
Oilers just scored. Tim Wilson, a 7-yard run. 21-14, Houston over Oakland. 9:27 to go in the third period. Second down 6. Tampa Bay on the Detroit 20. That's Eckwood. Taking training. And to hit him is Jimmy Allen. Allen, number 40, made the stop and threw him for a loss.
Darrell Austin that time, 69, the guard pulling on the play, did not make the block on the outside. And because he didn't make the block, there was no chance to run inside. Watch it. Watching the right guard, Darrell Austin, 69, came off the block. 40 is able to then make the tackle, Jimmy Allen, for
That's
that reason.
good at one-on-one tackling, isn't it, out there in that open field?
Excellent one-on-one. You can tackle a back one-on-one in the open field. You're doing a great job.
3rd and 7. 21-yard line of Detroit is the line of scrimmage. Let's see what Doug Williams does here. He throws, and he was hit as he let it go. They had a big rush on him. Bubba Baker hit him as he let it go. Williams was decked by Baker, number 60. And the kicking team comes on. Watch this rush by Bubba Baker. Now here's Williams setting up. Looks like he has time. But watch Baker come in from your left. There he is, right behind him, circled, and hit him as the arm was releasing.
Yes, just enough pressure to make him throw the ball poorly. Luckily, he threw it into the turf instead of into the arms of a defensive back.
Neil O'Donohue, who's kicked a 32-yarder in this game, now has 6 out of 12 for the year. His kick is up, and it is good. We've got a 1-point game here now. Our score, 7:58 to go in the third period. The Lions 7 and the Buccaneers 6.
Where's Merlin? Where did it go?
Jenny's got it playing tic-tac-toe.
Now where's Merlin?
When last seen it was out with Dad playing blackjack. 13.
Where's Merlin now?
It's not there. It's out with Billy playing Magic Square.
Merlin is a computer with personality. Plays 6 different games, talks with 20 sounds. 6 pen-light batteries not included.
Where's Merlin now? Better come clean.
In the kitchen with Mom playing music machine.
Merlin from Parker Brothers.
Melvin Stark, CPA, is about to break free. In 4
Ford Mustang, a sports car for the 80s. Mustang performs and handles like a sports car.
Yahoo!
Precise, sure-footed, yet Mustang delivers the mileage of an economy car. Mustang, a sports car for the 80s.
Gal, we're stepping out tonight.
Melvin, is that you?
Yep.
Yes.
7-6, Lions ahead. 10 plays, stopped after 43 yards, and they went for the field goal. They had it over 5 minutes. O'Donohue will kick off. Double safety, Johnny Arnold and Ken Kellicut for the Lions. Ground level cameras back with us. We didn't have it in the first half. And boys worked hard to get it for you. This comes to Johnny Arnold on the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32, 33-yard line. Neal.
I don't know whether we'll get a chance to see that.
Look at that O'Donohue, huh? How's that for covering?
Pretty good open field tackle.
First down, Lions under 34.
They're going to run left, it looks like.
A throw right down the middle, and it is nearly intercepted there by Mike Washington. Intended for Hill, David Hill. Mark Cotney was there with him. Ball deflected, and Washington just fell short of grabbing him.
Yes, the backs were tilted this way, and that's why I thought it might be a run, but it was a pass left because the backs were cheated up a little bit and looked like they may be trying to run something to the left side.
Horace King comes in for Bo Robinson. First time we've seen him, number 25. 7-6, Lions ahead. 7:42 to play in the third quarter. There's Hill at the 40. Runs backwards and goes down short of the first down at the 42-yard line. David Lewis took him. 8-yard gain. A third down and 2.
They're really taking good advantage of what Tampa does. The linebackers get such good depth that the tight end just goes to the outside and then comes in underneath the linebackers on a delayed pattern. Does a good job of running. Finally gets back upfield, but he's tackled there by number 57, David Lewis.
San Diego's moved ahead of Cincinnati, 16-14. Miami over Baltimore. Third down and 2. They'll pass on third down and 2. And here he is getting away somehow. Out it goes to Kane. Kane is dumped. And I don't know how he ever got away. But they had him wrapped up back there. They should have tackled him.
This is just a great job of maneuvering by the young quarterback, Jeff Comlow. It looks like they got him in the squeeze that time. Cecil Johnson blitzing, missed the tackle. Finally jumps to the outside, gets rid of the ball to Ricky Kane, who makes the catch, goes down the sideline, and does a good job of running on the play.
Lions on the Tampa Bay 45 with a first down. Ricky Kane, who caught that pass, this is his birthday. First down. Comlow coming over to this side with a screen. It's incomplete. Intended for David Hill, a tight end screen.
Randy Crowder that time got good penetration, put the squeeze on the quarterback before he could get rid of the football. A tight end screen to Hill, but the reason it didn't succeed, Randy Crowder got penetration and made him blow the play.
We had 70,000 here in the Silverdome today. 70,461, 4,300 no-shows. How's that for a crowd with a team that's won 1 and lost 9? Buffalo and the Jets. Ferguson just passed to Curtis Brown, 31 yards. Buffalo leading the Jets 14-6. Joe Ferguson leading the American Conference in passing. Second down, 10. Kane and Horace King with the setback. He has the time. He has the receiver. That is Horace King, who caught the ball, and Curtis Jordan makes the stop on him. 25, stopping 25. They'll put it down on the 39-yard line at Tampa Bay. A 6-yard gain, 3rd and 4. Earl Campbell has gone over the 1,000-yard mark in today's game. Oakland, 2nd year in a row for the Tyler Rose, Earl Campbell.
Conlow that time really did a good job of looking off the defense. Looking off, I mean, he looked downfield like he was going to throw the ball deep to entertain the linebackers, and then threw in front of the linebackers for a nice gain.
3rd and 4. Got him. That's Scott. And Scott's inside the 15. Dewey Selman, the linebacker, from behind, nailed him. Spotted down on the 13-yard line, a 26-yard play.
Boy, Conlow stepped into the pocket nicely that time, got the ball right on the money on an inside pattern that time. A beautiful play, great execution, the ball being caught by Freddie Scott, who came into the game with 33 catches and now has about 39.
He's caught 6 for over 100 yards, 106 yards. Big day for him. First down. Kane and Bo Robinson, the running back. He's down. Again, that's the second time they've had a mess up on the exchange between the center and quarterback.
And that's what happens when your offensive center has to block a guy like Randy Crowder. He's so concerned about blocking him because he's right on his nose that sometimes he forgets his priorities and worried about the block instead of getting the ball back.
They lost 2 at 2nd down and 12. Detroit on the Tampa Bay 15-yard line. Detroit leading 7-6. 3:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Out it goes. Broken up. They had 3 men that time on the receiver. Bo Robinson. Cedric Brown slapped it away, number 34. 3rd down and 12 for the Lions on the Tampa Bay 15-yard line.
He had to be a magician to get the ball that time to Robinson because of the coverage. Had 3 defensive backs in the area, and Cedric Brown, number 34, finally knocked it down, but no chance to make the play.
Lions have had trouble fielding a set lineup this year. They have the same 22 starters in consecutive games only once this season. They have 12 rookies, 17 free agents in their lineup. 3rd and 12. Conlow, a quickie to the 10. 5. Touchdown for Freddie Scott. Tampa Bay let him slip away.
Same pattern that they've been throwing with great success all afternoon. All he does is go underneath the linebackers. They get the depth. 87 comes underneath. There you see him. They've got a chance to make a tackle. Cedric Brown, but he missed the tackle, and he goes right into the end zone for the touchdown. But that play is designed to go underneath the linebackers who get so much depth. They're taking good advantage of what Tampa does so well. There's another view of it. Missed tackle by Cedric Brown. The rest is history. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Freddie Scott, 7th touchdown of the year. Ricardo's up with a point, and he splits it. That was a 66-yard drive in 9 plays. And the Lions have extended their lead now 14-6.